What's up, everybody? It's Jenny. I am back with Project Share. I don't know if you remember, but I told you in another video that my friends and I, decided to do a round robin challenge and swap. And so, how it works is we had all gotten together, we threw in 5 items each. Some of us cheated and put in more into like a bag, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so we all took turns and took one thing out of the bag or the basket, and um, whatever we picked, we have to use on a project. And so, anyway, these are the items that I had to choose from. So, I ended up getting a lot of like flowers, which is funny because I'm not supposed to buy flowers. And I got this flowers, which I didn't use this on any of my projects. I didn't use any of these. I also got this, which is like pearls and resin roses, which I didn't get a chance to use either. And then have all this bling, which I didn't get a chance to use, nor did I use the shabby chic resin pieces by Prima. What I did use was this gold trim, which was also by Prima, and this I don't know. You can see here that it's missing, but it's like a swirl bling, like a amber or a goldish kind of color by Bo Bunny. And I know I used something else, but I can't remember. So, oh, I know. Do I have it here? There it is. This was also in my set, which is, I guess they're like canvas flowers, and it's like a more earthy tone. So, given all the stuff that I had to work with, we had to make 2 projects, and one of the projects was it was actually like a little tin, a round tin, and it was like this big, and it was actually filled with chocolate that my friend Linda gave me. Hi, Linda. So she challenged us to save the tin and alter it. And so the other requirement for that particular project was to use. She had purchased the mini Prima dolls for us, the wooden ones, and she told us that we had to use that on this tin project that we're gonna do. I also tried to use stuff from the round robin that I got, but I was only able to use one thing, I think. So let me share that first. So this is how my project came out, and I was inspired by Tammy, who is SS Crafter One. She made these mirror compacts for somebody's birthday when she met up with her friends, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to do my project, but I ended up watching one of her videos, and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. So I totally copied Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Sorry, you really inspired me, and I really wanted to make something similar. I was sad I ran out of those compact mirrors, but I thought that this was a nice alternative to that. So anyway, this is the tin, and you can see the size of it here. So it's quite big. See, it fits in my hand. And it did hold really good chocolate, by the way. But so what I did was I started by just sewing the covers and the front and back, and then I mean the top and bottom, and then I ended up using some I think is it distress paints? No, it's this Ranger acrylic paint dauber in gold. And by the way, it made a big mess because I guess when I was squeezing it, the whole top popped off, and luckily it got on my shirt, but I think I got the paint off in time. So anyway, that's what the paint looks like, and I used a brush to apply it, so it's very there's like a lot of texture. But the reason why I like that look better is because if you just use a paintbrush, it's gonna show all of the brush strokes. So I ended up just like using the brush and dabbing it on. And I like how it came out. Like, I wasn't sure at first what color I wanted to use, and the white wasn't working with the color scheme I was going for. So I like how the gold kind of matched. And I didn't really want to paint her because I was kind of worried like she's so tiny. So I wasn't sure how it would come out. So I was a little scared to paint her. And that's why I wanted to just keep her intact in wood. And that's why I went with this brownish, goldish theme instead. So it kind of worked out. What I did was I started layering and I put a doily underneath, which you can barely see, but you can see parts of it. And then I used one of the flowers, the canvas flowers, and I didn't think that this type of center would match the project that I was going for. So, because I wanted to use a lot of bling. So what I did was I just got this bling piece from my stash and I glued it onto the center of the flowers to replace that the wooden button look. And then I grabbed this piece, which is actually a hair pin that I got from downtown LA in a set. So I have a bunch of these in different colors, but I picked the one that has the brown middle. And then I also got one of my Prima charms. I don't remember what pack this is from because I took it all apart to store it, but I liked it because it had the Eiffel Tower. And then I found like a metal key and a metal butterfly. And the butterfly I just added a piece of oh, I had this bling too. Did I show you the bling? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so the Satan crystals from Prima. And I like it because it's like um the cutting on it is like very nice. Like there's a lot of facets on it, and it's kind of, I don't know. I want to say it's kind of a yellow greenish color, but it looks gold, which is, I mean, you can pass for gold. So I used that, and that's where all these crystals came from here. That crystal and that those are all from that set. So I did use another thing from there. And then the rest of these pearls came from a set that I won, and this is actually the Prima doll container that Linda had altered, but I wanted to store the pearls in there, so I moved my Prima dolls out to another container, and then I put the pearls that I won from Janelle, who is Craft Sponge here on YouTube. Hi, Janelle. Um, on one of Frank Garcia's giveaways where you can tag your friend, and Linda and I actually won. Yay! We never win. So anyway, I decided to use some of the pearls because it matched the project nicely. So you'll see them here. They're gold. This looks kind of like a maroonish purple color, and these are like a dark brown. So that is the project, and then of course I have the Prima doll on top. And then I found this. I was gonna put that gold lace, that gold Prima lace from the project. I mean that from the round robin. But when I put it onto the gold on gold, it just didn't look that good to me. So what I did was I found another crochet. I guess it's a lace, and it already has the crystals on it. And it was actually a Prima Sade and crystals. Because it had like let me show you the rest of it if I still have it. It had like these other crystal pieces on it that I just cut off because it was gonna be too long and it wouldn't match my project, and now I can't find it, so sorry, can't show you that. And I just wanted the crochet lace because it was the perfect size for this. So when you open up the tin, the inside, I didn't do anything to the inside. Maybe, hopefully I can fit like a doily or something in there, and I didn't pin. See, and that's what it looked like. It said, I don't know, something aloha. But anyway, that was the inside. And then on the very bottom, I just glued on some flat back pearls from my stash, just to give it feet. And then that way she can use it as a container. Oh, and by the way, I didn't tell you, my swap partner is Kyoko this time because we had a few swaps earlier where I swapped with Linda, then I swapped with Cami, and then now this is the last time, I guess, that we're doing these one-on-one swaps. So this is for Kyoko. And Kyoko loves Prima dolls, so I hope she really likes it. I'm pretty happy with how this project turned out. I'm not so happy with how my next project turned out, but let me go over that as well. Okay, so that's the tin. And then the other part of our project was we had to do a tag, and this one had to include the elements from the round robin. So, given that Kyoko likes the Prima girls, the Prima dolls, I ended up using a Prima doll as for my main image, and she is one of the newer ones from like those eras. And I really liked like her dress and her pose, so I wanted to use her on this project. And I think what I don't like about this is the color of her dress. I think if I were to do it again, I might have chosen a different color. But anyway, and then I had stamped this friend stamp, which is one of my favorite stamps. I really like this company called Paper Inspirations, and I don't know if they went out of business. I heard another company ended up making similar stamps, but I can't find these anywhere else. And I have like a bunch. Like I have the friend one. I think I have birthday. I have sympathy. I have graduation. I have a whole bunch, and these are like really nice. I love the way that they look on a card, and it makes it so easy. So I ended up using that here as the sentiment. Oh, and let me go back to the doll. So I colored in her hair with my Copics and her face, her skin color, but her dress I paper pieced, and then I added on the embellishments. So this is like double row pearl, and it's like a adhesive strip that you can get from Michael's at Recollections. And then I just added on a little bow pearl accent. And then I don't know if you remember, but the Bow Bunny crystals that I had, I put the largest one here, and so it's kind of behind her. She's on pop dots, propped up. And here's the Prima gold lace that was in my round robin. And then I felt like I needed something here, and no matter what flower I pulled out of my stash, I couldn't find anything that matched nicely with the pink and the brown and the black. So I think it's the pink that's bothering me. But anyway, so anyway, I went to my stash and I couldn't find anything that I really liked. And then I thought, oh, maybe I should use like a metal, because then that's kind of would match this, and it would match the this project as well. So I got the butterfly, and had already adhered the crystals to it, so it was like kind of ready to go. And then it's kind of neat because you can like bend it up. So I bent it so it looks like it's fluttering. And I got this from, I think it's from Butterbee Scraps on Etsy or Zibbit. So she has really good prices. You should check her out. And she has a lot of nice projects made with her stuff. So go check out Anna's videos. She's on their design team, and she makes like really cool stuff, especially like jewelry. Okay, and then I think, did I tell you that I put the Prima gold trim here? And then the last thing I did was I added in some seam binding, which is like a ivory color, and the more of the gold trim. And then I got this one from my stash that matches. It's from the same set of the Eiffel Tower one, but this one says Cherish. And I thought it was nice to add like another sentiment that goes with the friend. So I cherish my friends. Yeah. Anyway, I hope Kyoko likes it. Like I said, I'm not real happy with how the coloring came out, but I don't know. I think that this is how it's gonna end up being, because I couldn't find anything else that would kind of match nicer. But anyway, Kyoko, I hope you like the projects that I made you. If you don't like it, I'll make you another tag. But I hope you really like this, because this one I'm kind of happy how it came out. Thank you, Tammy, for your inspiration. I love the way that your compacts came out, and I was just trying to replicate it on another project. So, thanks for that, for sharing that, because that was the reason why I decided to go in that direction for this particular project. Okay, well, I hope you like my round robin projects, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.